Minecraft, hardcore, but I don't care. Yeah, Minecraft hardcore, but I don't care. Good enough. Uh, yes. Blah blah blah. No cheats. Okay. I don't need to do anything else though. No. Minecraft hardcore, but I don't care. It's the day's goal. I don't know. Why should I have a goal? Why have a goal when you're playing Minecraft? The sandbox, for God's sake. Do whatever you want. But right now, we're going to kill a bunch of sheep until we've got enough wool for a bed. And then, we're only going to use the bed to stop phantoms from spawning and not to skip for the night. Understand? We're not skipping for the night, we'll only tap the bed to stop phantoms from spawning. Other than that, this game is going to be pretty much the same as every other playthrough. But of course, if I want phantoms, I won't sleep. Because sometimes you want the phantom membranes to repair your elytra. But I highly doubt I'll play for that long. Bed. I don't know. Get some. Free, and then free again. And because we're playing hardcore, we're going to also grab a sword. And then we need enough for a furnace. So that's free, and then free again, and then another two. That should make max of 16. Axe, pickaxe, sword, and furnace. Now, we also want the bed, and then we need more wood. But we also need food. Melons are not a good food source, but they're renewable and they're easy to get, so we use them. I don't remember the last time I've actually spawned next to a jungle biome. Because, like, they're so rare. And also because you basically are guaranteed not to get saplings. Like, seriously. Oh, there we go. Just because you were the first big tree doesn't give you the rights to not give me saplings. Now, we should, well, since we're not going to be sleeping, we're going to need stuff to do at night. So we're going to leave the mining aspect until night. And what is this way I've set up my inventory? Now we can kill that chicken for the sake of killing chickens. If I left anything, hope not. You don't want to just build a 0-0. Build their house at 0-0. Or maybe that cave we saw earlier. Or was it really even a cave? Or was it just like a tiny ravine? Oh, never mind. This looks better, doesn't it? Nope, it's big. Do we care for those pumpkins? No. Are we gonna pick them up anyway? Yeah. Are we gonna use them? Nope. I mean, the only chance we've got to use them is if we find sugar and get a goddamn chicken farm. I'm gonna be honest, I do not care that much about eating pumpkin pie to be doing that. Where was that cave? It was somewhere around here, right? Not that. Fuck off. Okay, yes, I was here, and I went over this way. Yeah, here it is. Not a tripping hazard in slides. What's it looking like? Safe for hardcore? Not deep enough to generate anything too good. Hmm. Some iron there. What do you think? You think I can place a block below me? Like that? Easy as that. It's close to turning 9, isn't it? Alright, let's find 0-0. Uh, 0-0. You won't, even if I don't have enough wood to build a house though. There's not going to be enough time to gather enough wood to build a house. How much wood do you even need to build a house? I've not built a house in ages. I usually just put my stuff out in the open and just hope it doesn't get blown up by a creeper. And yeah, it almost always gets blown up by a creeper. Good enough. Whatever. Zebo Zebo, huh? You're joking, right? I've not been over here. Oh, sugar cane. Let's just build our house here. However you build a house. Uh, probably something like clear the land. Then I don't know that, 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 and then you do that, and then you and then that looks like a good entrance. No, it doesn't. Well, I mean, you could just do that. Make me ponder. I've got all the time in the world. So what zombies are already spawning? It's not like this is hardcore, you know. Just in case, let's make a double lock door. Never know. You know, bare minimum, you make it 2 blocks high everywhere, so that at least nothing can jump in. And then you can think about what you want to do after that. Like, you want to think about where to add the windows. Think about adding windows, you have to get sand. How much sand's an appropriate amount? Who knows? Do we care how much sand we gather? Not really. Because I'm not even sure if we've got coal. Or nor enough wood to be wasted to cook sand. Should we make brick? Some point later, maybe. Alright then, we need torches. And fast. Like pronto. Now what I mean by we're going to use a bed only for skipping, well not skipping the night, but skipping phantoms. You're going to click it, and then you're going to leave the bed just to stop the phantoms from coming. And then, we don't want to set our spawn, but we don't care for spawn actually. Even then, I don't want to set my spawn because it doesn't matter now. We don't care for setting our spawn. We'll get ourselves some food. Which, how? I'm not sure what to do. Oh, no, I do know what to do. Well, no, I haven't thought of it. We could probably put, just for the now, like, grow a bit. Oh. I should probably just cook that with that. Cook it with my spare stuff. Or, Should we make a chest? Probably. Need more wood for that. There we go. And then we're coming in. Go over here. That's the crafting station. This will be. What will it be? I mean, we could go down here and mine. Yeah, just go down here and mine. Hopefully. Shit, that grapple's gonna collapse. I just want to get underneath this grapple and then I'll think about where to place the chest. Oh, we got lucky. Lucky. Alright then. The colon there. Take that out, go like that. And the junk chest there for your stuff you get out of the mine. And you get a chest here, which is still junk, but you know, stuff you might use at some point, who knows. Anyway, what do we need right now this second? A bed and nothing else. We don't need nothing else over here, do we? Well, we can grab that. And then also this, so we can think about where to put the windows. Because I forgot about that already. And we can grab the wood for the sake of having the wood. Now, where should the windows go? Have I even left room for windows to be anywhere? Two windows there, right? They're in there to get a view of nothing. Make a lighthouse over there later at some point. Yeah, as of. Then, no point in a window there. Maybe a window there? No. There? I mean, behind the chest just makes sense, right? What would you put behind there? What would go there? If we remove the trees, what could go in like that general vicinity? Like, I have no clue. Maybe we just build a giant sugar cane. Nah. Lighthouse there. Only go like that big. The lighthouse. Draw on like that, you know. Only need red and white. Now, the question is, do we make out? Yeah, we make out with paint glass. But you always want to put that on top of that, just in case any zombies and that try and jump up. It's almost there. And now, if we're gonna, we might as well just go like that. And, oh, there's gonna be creepers everywhere, isn't there? Especially next to the jungle, there's gonna be absolutely fucking everything everywhere. Anyway, since it's daytime and the mobs are like burning. Let's stop what we're doing and leave the building of the house for when we are actually needing to be in the house. Because, yes. Leave that all there. And then we go get more wood because we're out of wood. Where from? Who knows? Let's get rid of that floating door. Nobody likes floating door. Nobody likes floating grass. We could always raise that later if we want. See what I mean by creepers? Should I remove that tree? Nah. Look at flint and steel and burn it down. It's too big. What's a hassle to break down? Okay, now we get wood. And then, what else do we need? We need wood. We need to explore our location. We need saplings. Also a lot. We also want... What else do we want? Bamboo's a good shout. No idea what we'd use it for. It's lagging so much, why? Oh wow, would you look at that? Yeah, well, we break that. And we all agree just not to go in there because that's far too laggy. So put that in your inventory. Alright then. That was a chicken. I have no idea how that chicken died. Tempting cave. But too much of a danger you're putting yourself in if you go in there. You can kill some animals because we don't have any animals currently. Oh yeah, I was meant to get the sugar cane. I knew I was forgetting something. Is that a trident guy? Yes, it is. How much heart damage do they do in one hit? I'm not sure. Come on, fight me. Not like this is hardcore. Or is that a fishing rod? I could have sworn it was a trident guy. I hear him. Wait, is he holding two things at once? I think he is. It looks like a fishing rod. Oh, fuck it. Oh my god, that does 4 hearts of damage in one hit. Oh, full gold armor. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain. I'm far too lazy to wait for my, Oh, lucky me. I just get everything, don't I? Oh my, he was really trying. I get a copper ingot, I get full golden armor with protection on my helmet, I get a trident. How do you... No, you can't heal tridents unless you get mending. So should that be our goal? Temporarily. I get mending on the trident. Or do we not care? Because, personally, don't really care. Time to kill some sheep. I was thinking of getting myself some armor, but if the world's just going to give me armor, then I've got nothing to worry about. No, of course, I was hoping there for there to be like a village nearby or something that I could use. But I guess not. Hello, chicken. Have you laid an egg? Have you? Or maybe you have. Hmm. What am I doing? Is that a desert? No, it's probably just a beach. My render distance is just so low that I can't see it past. Can I increase my render distance? Render distance. How do I... I've not been... General. Not in there. Video. There we go. Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't lag. Turtle. I think. Don't know. No. Lava. Already lava. Spotted within the first 30 minutes. Or like 28 minutes. Just been wandering around for a goal, really. I should get more jungle wood. That's what I should do. I think I can mine down like those big trees before it turns night and still make it back to the base. Probably not, but I'm gonna try anyway. Because I'm anything if not stubborn. Oh. This should give me enough wood to do whatever I want to do for the next wee while. But you never know. You could just... I could be using a lot of wood. Or I could just never use wood again. I've been noticing a lot of people have a preferred wood type. But if I'm being honest, I don't really care what type of wood I'm using. As long as it acts as it's meant to act. Oh. So as long as it's not acting weird, it's actually made out of the... Why am I so distracted? I was trying not to accidentally craft the bamboo. Oh, a bush. Craft that. And never use it. I wonder how many things I'm going to craft that I'm just never going to use. It's going to be a lot because I'm a hoarder. Which means if I see something I can craft, I'm just going to craft it. Uncaring if I'm going to use it at any point in this world. Like that glass. I highly doubt I'm going to use the rest of it. Oh, Wandering Trader. I wonder what the Wandering Trader can sell. I'm gonna hope that wasn't the Wandering Trader dying there to that zombie right there. String. Was it an ocelot? Or was it a parrot actually? I'm not sure. I don't know the interactions between parrots, ocelots, and zombies. Or maybe it was an ocelot killing parrot. No, parrots drop feathers, not. Yeah, my bad. I forgot that parrots don't drop string, they drop feathers. Oi! Where are you? There you are. Oh! Could we possibly afford that in time? I mean, we've only got a limited amount of time. We don't even have potatoes, nor do we have, like, basically any iron. Every 3 iron equals... But that is enchanted. I mean... That would be 14 times 4, which is 40... Like 66 potatoes that I would need to get before that guy despawns. And realistically speaking, we're not getting that much before the guy despawns. But we keep that at the back of our minds. Or we make that our main goal, is just to get as many goddamn potatoes and iron as possible. In order to actually craft the thing. Not craft the thing. Get that pickaxe. Right. We add the layer. We add the layer, and then we add that layer as well. And then, well, I'm not sure. Usually when it comes to roofs, I just leave them open, or don't build a roof at all, or a lot of stuff. What makes sense for a jungle? Like, you'd want a camouflage, you'd want to be camouflaged in a jungle, right? But I want it to be an obvious camouflage. I want my camouflage to be obvious. Because I'm not scared. Okay, so why am I doing this? Because I want to think. I want to think. want to put half slabs of, or no, we want to put blocks of stone all the way on the roof, and then we want to cover it in grass. And then we can, do we want to jump here? No, we don't want to be able to jump there, we want to jump here. So we're going to have the roof be one block above us. Imagine, like, all this is stone, and above that is dirt. So dirt that we then turn into grass. For the sake of, just because we could. Just because we can. I can put all this stuff in my inventory, put that in the chest. Yeah, so we're gonna have it act like we're trying to camouflage ourselves in the jungle. We might even put a tree on top of the wood. Oh, nah, no putting a tree up there. That's far too much hassle. We need some torches. Yeah, torches. Now, I am not having goddamn mobs spawn in my house. My camp. Man, this cave looks horrendous already. I don't know how it matters though. But too bad. So we're going to mine and hopefully get enough iron to get that pickaxe. Because if it's 3 iron per 2, 3 iron per 2 emeralds, and we need 14 emeralds, then all you need is 14 times 3 iron. And then negative it by 1. 14 times 3 is whatever math equation is. 14 times 3. Well, obviously, that just has to be, you know, easy, quick math. Like 46 or something like that. 42 and all. We actually do the math. That's a dangerous cave to go into. Alright, 14 times 3. All that is 10 times 3, which is 30. And 4 times 3, which as well know is 12. Which means the answer is 42. But negative 1 because we've already got 1 iron, which means we only need 41 more iron. The chances we get that in the next, I don't know how long it takes wandering traders to vanish. But I know they do vanish. But hopefully we are able to just get it without any fuss. Because an enchanted pickaxe is just be good to have for the sake of my collection. I'm amazed I've not been shot by a skeleton yet. You know, being in the cave, no care whatsoever, and hardcore. I've not been paying attention to the updates, but I did hear something about a copper range. I wonder if it's updated. I wasn't really paying attention. But even if I could make copper armor, it's probably worse than gold. And if I can't make copper armor, that means I picked up copper for no reason. So let's not do that. Let's not pick up copper. Unless it's shoved into our inventory by an undead zombie. No. I don't want to get lost, but same time, I don't want to cower away in fear because I'm scared. Of course. Let's get myself some iron. Oh well. I hear a zombie. But I think I've got my mob sounds to 0. Let's check. What's my sounds at? Game audio. Let's see. Let's just increase the size on this stuff by a bit. You don't want to not be able to hear anything. Plus, I don't really care about the balance of audio. You think I would light up the cave before I mined? Why would I do that? It's not like my life's at risk. These guys can't even harm me. You would need full gold armor and a trident just to do some damage to me, mate. And even then, it wouldn't. I would just take it off you after I kill you. More iron. Don't know what people mean by progression's super easy. No clue. Minecraft is a sandbox. If you want to get to iron to be harder, I don't know, don't mine it. Duh. Or just use creepers to mine it. Or make a creeper farm. Get gunpowder. To get sand. As well. And then make TNT. And be that the only way you're allowed to pick up iron. If it's too easy to get, just make it artificially harder. No. It's already been 40 minutes, which means it's probably about day by now. Isn't it? Yeah, would you look at that? My eternal clocks. So accurate. Now, should I end the episode here? I probably should end the episode here. I've only picked up 12. I needed to pick up coal and, oh my god. You know what? And I guess that will be seen. Right? You want me to, like, I don't know, 360 and that is where we'll leave it off for this episode of Minecraft, but I'm just not going to sleep. And if you think I'm sleeping by cliffing on the bed to get rid of phantoms, then you're just wrong. Boy, losers.